Hello everyone and welcome to TGP2. We are here for the first 3 races for of the season, and I've got Cam with me. Hello Cam.
Hello. How are we?
I am good. What about yourself?
I am ready for 3 races for the first time in forever.
Yeah, I
3
think
races
this
in
might
one
be.
night.
Yeah, I think this might be the first time I've ever done 3 races and I'm not driving. Here
Yeah.
are the driver lineup, and we have Alistair and Jess Gamer as the Red Bull pair. Luca and Mick. How did he say his name? Mick Schumacher? 98 or just Mick Schumacher?
Red Bull in. Oh wait. No, that's the wrong person altogether. Oh god. Mick Shoe. Let's just call it Mick Shoe.
Yeah.
Not Red Bull Kim.
He's in the RB. Daniel Price and Kaya in the Mercedes. Jack Craig and Joseph Sayer in the McLaren. Jesus Christ. In the Aston Martin, it's Magic Hoop Cap. And Dex, stop laughing. Bad start already. Williams, Lewis Craig, Paul McGuinness. Jack Pierce and Red Bull Kim in the RB. Chris Johnson and Alex in the Haas. Waves and Leslie in the Sauber, and Wet Lemons and Yuri in the Alpine. Here is the calendar then. We have Silverstone, Azerbaijan and Saudi Arabia for the calendar. And Cam, do you want to go through the title odds?
Yeah. Thank God. So the favourite for both pole tonight and the title is Lewis Craig, 2-1. We got 3-1 with Wet Lemons, Alistair Bain, who's my prediction for the title, and I don't know what his first name is, but Capelli. We got Chris Johnson on 4-1 odds. We got Waze on 5-1, along with Magic Poop Cannon still on 5-1. Got Daniel Price and Jack Pearson on 7-1 odds. We got Speed Racer, Deck, Jack Craig, Alex Coatsy, all on 8, 9, 10 and 11 each. We got Joseph Sayer on 13-1. We got Paul on 15-1, along with Jess Games, Kaya and Leslie on 15-1. We got Mixture on 16-1, and finally Red Bull Kim on 20-1.
Thank you very much. So we are in qualifying now. Who are we going to go on board with? Let's go on board with Lewis Craig. Let's go on board with him. He is apparently the title favourite. Yes, it is. Into turn 5? Turn 5, I think it is turn 6. Turn 7, clips the apex well. Can I get a good run? I'd say that's a decent run. And then going through, what's this corner called? Oh dear, I'm on the nerd tonight. Luffield. And then into, don't hit the inside apex, that will spit you out and send you flying. And then through Maggots and Beckett's, clip the apex on the right, right, and then left, like an S section, onto the right, and then onto this straight. Was this a start-finish straight at one
It's
point?
a hanger straight, no?
Yeah, it is. I don't know my corners, I'm afraid. I normally have a map, but I've forgotten. Anyway, Lewis Craig into the braking zone. Try to clip the inside apex, does that beautifully onto the right apex, and then it's a run to the line. Don't run the apex onto the curb too much. It's Lewis Craig on pole position, and that was a very good lap from the Williams driver.
It's pretty close, to be fair, between the first top 4, I guess,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
you've got pretty much 8/10 back to 5th, which is, you know, a kind of indication that we're going to have maybe a front pack and then a midfield, maybe a back.
Yeah.
With it's pretty, so everyone's within a second up to Jack Craig. Chris Johnson in 8th, 1.4 off, tricky quali. Storm 1.7. Red Bull Kim's had a tricky qualifying 4 seconds back, and then Dark Shadow 12 seconds back.
Yeah. So, our starting order, Lewis Craig starts from CJH, from Yuri, from Luca, from Magic Poop Cannon, from Jack Pearson, Jack Craig, Chris Johnson, Storm MB, Red Bull Kim, Dark Shadow, and who was the person who was
Saya.
first? Saya, who was
Joseph.
disqualified from the session.
Right,
So,
before we start, who is your title prediction?
I don't know. It's a close field, to be honest.
Can I change mine because he's not here?
Sure.
Okay, go for yours first.
I am thinking maybe. Well, Lewis obviously has the highest odds, but I don't want to be boring and just say the highest odds because that'd be boring. I'm thinking Yuri. I mean, he's had a good qualifying session already. He is very quick. He's put down as 8-1, but I reckon you could have a good season. How about yours, Cam?
Okay, so mine is going to be Lewis Craig.
So you've gone for the boring option.
Yes. Well, I tried to go a bit out there and he didn't show up, so I thought I'd just go safe.
Okay.
Do we have it? We don't have a formation up, do we?
No, it's TGP.
No, it's just going to randomly stick us in the
So
grid.
it looks a bit cloudy. So
Right,
maybe a chance
race
to win.
prediction?
Close fight between Lewis and CJ. We'll go maybe CJ for the win. We'll see.
I'm going to go Lewis for the win.
You bent Lewis for the win.
Yes.
Interesting. He did get pole, but it was only by a small amount. So
He did.
yeah. So we wait for the drivers to ready up.
Lovely weather, by the way.
Yeah. Standard Silverstone weather. Huh? Nothing changes. The pit crew just sit there. They're not on the grid. They're just sitting there, the drivers. There we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. The Silverstone Grand Prix. It is lights out, and away we go. Who gets a better start between Lewis Craig and CJ? It's side by side, near enough. It looks like Lewis just about leads. And they go into turn 3. Turn 3. CJ thinks about sending it down the inside. Doesn't. Yuri manages to defend. Oh no, he's not.
Ooh.
He's going side by side with Luca. They go side by side. Oh, that's very tight. Yuri managing to somehow keep that clean. Has he got a run on CJH? He does. Is he going to maybe think about sending it down the inside? He tries it. CJ gives him room. Can he go around the outside? Oh, he gets squeezed by CJ. Oh, there's contact.
Oh,
CJ
he's off.
is off.
He will not be happy about that.
No, he won't. Magic Poop Cannon, unfortunately, getting collected in that. He will definitely not be impressed because that was just an unfortunate position at the wrong time. But at the moment,
Oh,
Lewis
Storm
Craig,
B through the maggots and Beckets.
Who's that, sorry?
That'll be brave. Oh, yeah, that was a bit too much too soon.
That was... Well, they managed to keep it.
CJ all over the back of Kim. I'm just going to
Hang
call
on, fight for the
them
lead
Kim.
here. Yuri's
Oh.
going on the straight. Hang on straight. Down the inside he goes. Into the lead does Yuri. Lewis is going to try and fight this back. Has he got the better exit? He does. Will he try and go around the outside? No, he doesn't. He manages to sit behind Yuri into the lead as we have a yellow flag, but for who? Oh, Lewis has
Kaya.
taken the lead again. Where did he do that? I don't know.
I don't
Must have had
know.
a bad exit. Luca right on the back of Yuri now. Is he going to think about maybe sending it down the inside? No, he thinks better of it. At the moment, though, these guys do not want to be stuck behind Lewis.
Pearson on Saya. Good
Oh,
dive
there
into
we
the
go.
hairpin. Kind of. Is it hair? Oh, I don't know what kind of corner that is, but it's quite heavy braking.
Here we go then.
Well,
DRS
battle for the
open
lead.
for Yuri as he goes on the outside, goes into the inside, makes the move stick. Yuri back into the
We
lead.
both have a lot of experience of this because we were fighting for the lead in F1, remember?
Yeah.
It's quite literally going to be the top two are going to keep swapping. Third place is going to have to pounce when one of them makes a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. That. Lewis looking very racy tonight. He's all over the back of Yuri again.
Ooh.
He's on the medium tyre.
Ooh.
So...
CJ,
Oh,
Maggots and Beckett's to overtake maybe? He's done it.
couldn't. Oh, he's done it. Beautiful move from CJ. as we go to the hangar straight again, where Lewis
Oh, he's all
will
over him.
get Yuri and Luca going to make the move as well.
Is
He
that
does.
very wide?
Yeah, it is very wide. Luca into
Wow.
P2. Yuri drops down to P3. Those mediums.
Storm
Lewis
overtakes
is-
Jack, and CG overtakes Saya, so 2 overtakes in the space of about 30 seconds.
Yes, is. Here we go. In the start finish
Waze is
straight.
all over Jack Craig.
Luca looking maybe a move on Lewis again. No, he will not. So yeah, like you said, this fight for the win is just going to be at DRS Drone, which is unfortunate because this game Codemasters. Anyway, Luca.
I'm surprised Yuri's gave that up, you know. I don't know why he's let 2 of them past him as Luca gets to the lead.
Luca leading the race for, we don't know how long it's been since he's led a race, because in TGP, he's nowhere near it.
Was Lewis not meant to be in the Mercedes?
No, that's in TGP1, mate.
I'm so used to seeing him in the Merc, it's just weird.
They go through Cops, so I presume he's not going to be silly to make a move there. He sits behind for now. You're fighting for the lead. There's no need for unnecessary risks this early.
Tell you, we got a mega 4-way fight for Pit. Oh, as Jack Pearson's going around the outside of. No, he's back there, but.
Yeah, you don't want to. I don't know why these guys are thinking about making such risky moves because it's so early in the race.
Oh, Yuri's going for it.
Here he goes. Yuri Hasselager.
He's gonna go all the way to the lead.
Dude, a double overtake on the hangar straight.
Go on.
No, Luca gets the better
P2.
exit.
But to be honest, P2 is where you want to be until the last 3-4 laps, to be honest.
Yeah, but P3 is going to keep attacking him. Yuri had a terrible exit there, but I don't think it will lead to anything.
I tell you what, don't count CJ yet. He might be down in P9, but he's catching the pack.
Yeah.
I think what's going to halt his progress is the lack of DRS where everyone else has it. But it's looking like a kind of a 2-pack fight. We've got a pack for P1, where they're kind of just alternating positions. Then we got a bit more of a stationary battle.
Yeah. Is Yuri trying to go around the outside of Luca here? Can he make it stick? No, he doesn't. He actually gets a bit loose on the end, rear end and can't make it stick. He sits behind for another lap. Meanwhile,
Luca's got very good pace.
He does. We've got a fight for P6 between Wace, Chris and Jack Pearson. Jack Pearson, by the way, who has done, I think it was like 45 minutes on this game. Oh, Chris has gone wide through Cops, and Jack Pearson is going to take advantage of that into P7. Good move.
Lovely move
From Jack.
Yeah, we got the front 3 again.
Into the front
Yuri's
3.
all over Luca. I don't think he'll go for it though. He's not using the overtake.
He isn't using
He's going for the outside. And he's backing out.
Yeah,
he's just playing for the DRS, smart, but he might have got a warning there.
Yeah.
And I think I remember in TGP1 War, penalties played quite a big factor in the final result.
Yes.
Wow, Jack Craig's just gone around the outside of the start of the chicane, switched back through the inside and took P6 from Waze.
Beautiful move. Unfortunately, we didn't catch that. Only caught the end of it. But
this is a mega 4-way fight.
Yeah, it is. It's looking quite good. As they go.
Gonna see any moves up front?
Don't believe so. Maybe.
I think they're just, unless Yuri goes around the outside again, but I think they're just staying stationary. Yeah. As Waze gets back past, yeah.
That's P5.
I think that Waze goes very off track. Might see an overtake from Chris Johnson here. No, didn't get a run.
Chris Johnson.
But look at this though. CJ, I mentioned 2 seconds behind, now 1.2. He's coming back into it.
Yeah, he's got mega pace on those medium tyres. Remember,
yeah,
he'll be on the softs at the end, so.
Oh, actually, that's something to note then. Lewis Gregg on mediums, front 2 on softs.
Yeah.
So he's going to be very quick at the end of the race.
The hanger straight again. Yuri, is he going to try and think about making a move? Around the outside again? No, he won't.
Could see an overtake here from Jack Pearson if he goes for it. We're going to see one from Jack Craig though.
Jack Craig down the inside.
Oh,
there's a little bit of contact. And
Jack Pearson's carrying a lot of speed.
Here we go. Is he going to do a replica?
Is he going to get switched back? Through goes Jack Craig.
Yuri fastest lap of the race, and he thinks about it, but oh, he's using ERS. I don't think I think he's gonna sit behind. Wait till
Yeah.
DRS straight.
But CJ now within DRS, so this is now a cut-off battle for P5.
Incredible.
Storm is just kind of in a world of his own now. He's managed to pull away, but he can't quite catch the leaders with the DRS that they've got.
Yeah, Jury sits behind Luca for one more lap.
What's
A
that now?
fight
3
for
laps? They'll be
P5.
coming in this lap, I think, actually.
Jack down the inside of Waste. They go side by side.
Ooh,
Waste
he's
goes
run
off
wide again.
circuit a bit. Yeah, he needs to be careful. He'll get warnings at this rate.
Chris Johnson on the inside.
Chris
No.
Johnson on the inside. Backs out.
He's gone for that line a lot, but Jack Pearson's going to be looking for ways now. At the inside of Cobb, surely not.
Silly. After what happened in 2021, you do not want to be making silly moves like that. Unless it's the final lap, in which case...
They're literally like nose to tail through Maggots and Beckett's.
Meanwhile, hang straight again, Yuri. He looks a little bit closer to Luca. He's actually saving ERS as Luca.
I think they might go for it, because I think they're going to try and pit this lap.
He sits behind again. Anyone going to pit this lap? Both of them
do.
Lewis stays.
I wonder if this pack's going to pit then. Jack Craig on the inside. Waze has got past. CJ's run very wide. Oh, he's got a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits.
Lucky, that could cost him.
That is his, yeah, I think that's safe to say, unless something drastic happens now, that should really be him out of the battle for the lead. So now I guess it just matters how much can Luca pull and how quick can Lewis go on this in-lap as Kaya speeds in the pits. Right, okay, so 2 out of that 5-car battle for P5 have pit in... Oh no, 3 of them have. Chris Johnson, Jack Pearson and CJ, where Jack Craig and Waze have decided to stay out, so we could see a switch around for the lead, but we can see a switch around for the mid-pack as well.
Luca, by the way, has gained 1.3 seconds on Yuri, so not only has Yuri got that 10 seconds, he's also lost time to Luca, so his race isn't going as well as expected. As CJ and Jack Pearson fighting it out. CJ
gonna be
is
interesting.
looking really feisty in this race, despite
on these softs as well now.
Yeah, he is looking very racy as we got Waste and Jack Craig going side by side through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh.
Right, I think whoever leads here is important because they're going to get in front in the pits.
Yeah, here goes Jack
Surely
Craig.
he's not got any ERS, so neither of them do. They're absolutely spent.
That DRS to Jack.
Is he going to make it around the outside?
Side by side, a little bit of contact. That was Waste out of control. How did he save that? That was a really good save. It was going sideways.
I don't know why, but I think Jack Craig was lifting off to try and give position, as we have Lewis in the pits. Jack Pearson with a 3-second penalty. That's not going to help
in this race. Yeah.
But CJ potentially around the outside of Stowe. It is Stowe, right?
It's the hanger straight now.
Yeah, but this is Stowe.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Lewis
Okay, so it's interesting to see where Waze comes out, but where Lewis Craig comes out. Is he going to be ahead?
Surely isn't. He
is
just about, and he's on the freshest.
What an in-lap.
But here goes Luca around the outside. That was a really good move from Luca.
Yuri's caught up as well.
Yuri right in the back as well. That will do him good as we go onto the straight. Here we go, DRS open. Is he going to think about making a move, Lewis?
I don't think he needs to yet.
Yeah, he's going to sit back for now.
Okay, so, wow. Alright, so I mentioned that the 3 from the mid-pack have pit, with CJ now getting past Chris Johnson for a net P5. Waze opted to stay out an extra 2 laps. He is on the faster tyres, but he's lost 3 seconds to that battle for P5.
That's because Jack was fighting him. That would not.
Yeah, but Jack is going to lose a substantial amount of time.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be even further behind.
Is Lewis?
So Lewis Craig surely is going to go for it now and try and pull out the first sector.
ERS here. Here he goes around the outside. And
he's got the tyres to make it stick.
Tyres, yeah.
No, he's not done it. He might go for the outside though.
Yep,
nah, smart. Ah, you know, it's so unfortunate for Yuri because he's got 100% ERS.
Yeah. As Waze
gets 3 seconds, yeah, he's gone from bad to worse, really.
Flag, and that's what's
Oh,
who is
Oh, that's
spun off again. Ah,
so that's the Storm, but the significance is he was in a net P3 for that race. Now, amazingly, CJ being 8 seconds behind Yuri is now within the podium places.
wow.
Oh, Lewis Craig's on the grass.
Oh, he's going to go around the outside, but surely, yeah, he's lost all the grip from going onto the grass. That was probably not the best idea. Look how
I
the
wouldn't say
accident
to
he's
idolise Perez.
been. Here we go, he's got the run, going through cops, side by side. I think
Easy.
he made that move stick.
I
No.
wouldn't try and keep this
Yeah,
if I was Luca.
wait until the DRS zone.
Now, I wouldn't know what Yuri's going to do. Is he going to interfere in the battle for the lead, or is he going to sit and watch? Because he's getting very close.
If I was Yuri, I'd just go for it, mate.
I'd just go for it, yeah, fight. Who knows? He might be able to get it removed. Maybe he got tapped by Luca going into the pits or something. We don't know that.
Yeah,
As Luca is straight back past. You know what? I think Lewis almost needs to stick it in non, sit behind him, and save some ERS because he's got nothing. He'll get past on the first straight and he'll just have He'll get past on the first straight and then have nothing to defend on the higher straight.
Yeah. So...
CJ, there's not enough laps, but he is catching them. If they have a tangle, then to be fair, not even CJ, Chris Johnson as well. He's on a charge. Yuri's a net P5, net P6 after all this.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if CJ's got the pace he's got, he might be able to get into that 3 second. I don't think it would be a very big push, but it could happen.
It's not 3 seconds, it's 10, remember?
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, here we go. As Lewis again.
He's on the grass again. Oh, Yuri!
Oh, Yuri Hasselogger down the inside. What a move! What a move!
Lewis needs to get him now. He can't be third.
It's all there's a tap there from Luca, which
he's going for it.
Surely he can't do this.
If he pulls this off.
He's not going to run, I don't think, unless he decides to burn the
Oh!
Tap of the
he's
tire.
moved over.
Here we go, side by side through Maggots and Beckett.
Lewis, it's not worth it, mate.
Love a battle through Maggots and Beckett's, but it's...
The thing is now, Luca has half his battery saved. More ERS and DRS, but it's going to be close.
Tell you what, Yuri has gained a second over these guys.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone. He just needs to carry on pushing now. Jack Pearson, 3 second time penalty. That's his second one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's got 6 now. I'll have a quick look. Yeah, he's got 6. As he does overtake Jack Craig, though.
Yeah, the two Jacks fighting out for P6.
I'll tell you what, keep an eye on this battle for P4, because it's a net podium.
Yeah, Chris Johnson, 1 away from getting the all-time TGP2 podiums at the moment.
Is he aware of it?
I'm not sure. I know Dom is, who is currently matching him in that fight. As we go
We'll have Dom here next week then.
Yeah. As Lewis Craig thinking maybe a move. No, he says back behind for now. Jack Craig on the straight, on to Jack Pearson. Down the inside. Down the inside.
Ooh. I'm seeing a lot of drivers run very. If their setups are quite understeering.
Yeah, get all that straight line speed as. Here we go, Lewis and Craig. Through Maggots and Beckett.
Wow.
Good move.
Easily.
From the Scotsman, that is a really good move. He now goes after Yuri. He won't be able to get a move, I don't think, on... Oh no, he's got a brilliant run, oh my. Here he goes, on the straight, hanger straight, down the inside. Down the inside, really good run on Yuri there. And he takes...
I'm just keeping an eye on the battle for the net P3. Now, CJ is pulling away in the corners. Oh!
He's got a 3
well, there's that sorted.
Yeah. And now, Jack Craig wants to be pushing.
Ooh!
That Yuri seems
Yuri's
to
at a moment.
struggle. Yeah, that's his second mistake, I think. Through there, he's already lost 1 place on the...
It's not Jack Craig, remember? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, we got both of them.
Yeah, Jack
Are
Craig.
they related?
Yeah, they're brothers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Happy days.
Little stat for the day. The yellow flag, who's that
Cam.
for?
Storm.
Off again, he's struggling through that corner.
His race started brilliantly, and it kind of just fell off the cliff.
Yeah, not the race he would want. He'll have to try again in Azerbaijan in
CJ
this
will be
race.
kicking himself after that. Because now he's going to lose to Jack Craig. Jack Craig, I think, is a net P4.
Yeah, I think so. If they manage, if they keep up with Yuri. As Lewis, by the way, second ahead of Luca.
Let's have a look at this. Oh, wait. Yeah. Net P4.
So Luca will not get DRS this lap. However, Yuri will. Is he gonna have a good enough run though? It doesn't
He's
look
not
like he
going for
is.
it.
So Luca now needs to catch up a second in the next 2 laps. He runs wide.
Oh,
Yuri,
we've got
another
another
3-second
penalty.
time penalty, probably following Luca's line as the two Jacks side by
That's
side again.
unfortunate.
And
They're having a great battle.
Craig again, yeah, but they need to be careful because at the moment they will not get CJ. So
Oh, yeah.
they need to stop fighting and work together here. At the moment, CJ will manage to keep hold of 5th. Meanwhile, we enter the final lap of the race. This is flown by.
Keep hold of 4th.
No, he's got Chris Johnson behind him still.
Yeah, but they'll both jump ahead of Yuri and then CJ will drop one back.
Yeah.
Yuri's going for it, I
Yuri,
think. Nah, he's back
yeah,
there, but I think he kind of knows that there's not really any benefit him fighting.
Yeah. At the moment.
So at the moment, wow, yeah, that's not looking good. He'll drop to P8.
That is not the start to the season.
Nah.
He has really good pace.
Oh, he's almost lost the car as well.
Oh, has he?
I think his tyres might be shot.
He's lost DRS as well. That will help CJ catch up to him.
Chris Johnson's definitely going to overtake CJ on this lap.
Lucas, by the way, he's got DRS. He's managed to get it, but he doesn't have the ERS. He's burning everything to try and get to the win. But I think this might be Lewis Craig's win.
Just quickly,
really...
Chris Johnson for the podium. Oh, what a switchback.
Wow, what a switchback from
Right,
CJ.
leader.
Meanwhile, Lewis Craig wins the Silverstone Grand Prix from Luca. Brilliant 1-2 there in terms of drivers. Yuri will get third on track, but it will be Chris Johnson who gets the highest record in TGP history in third place.
Do we have a number?
CJH fourth. I do not. Dom never sent me one, but if you want to message him, we might be able
Let
to
me try and get it off him, because that's a bit anticlimactic.
Jack Craig, brilliant P5 from him. Waste P6. Yuri drops down all the way to 7th. Really unfortunate for him. One mistake costs you 10 seconds just for going a few miles an hour over. Jack Pearson, 8th place. Magic Poop Cannon finishes in 9th after the crash in lap 1. Sayer Sports, 10th. Storms after the 2 spins he's had in 11th. Dark Shadow, 12th place. And Red Bull Kim will finish off. He will miss out on the points if the points are what it is in TGP1. He will be the only non-point finisher.
So I can declare that Chris Johnson has a grand total of too many.
Is that what?
We don't have a value. Chris Johnson has too many podiums, and that is what the record will state.
Wow.
Right, give me 1 second, because with these 3 races, I need a toilet break.
Okay, so Lewis Craig takes the gold trophy, lifts it in the air, and his Williams crew look absolutely ecstatic as he goes and sprays his engineer. He looks very, very happy, and I don't blame him. I'm sure he is ecstatic. As Chris Johnson, obviously record breaker, record holder now, and I'm sure he will be also happy. That is probably the main news out of tonight. So, race classifications after all penalties considered. Lewis Craig wins from Luca, from Chris Johnson. CJH gets 4th place with the fastest lap as well. Jack Craig 5th. Waste 6th. Yuri, after the 10-second time penalty, drops to 7th. Pearson 8th. Magic Poop Cannon 9th. Sayer Sports 10th. Storms 11th. Dark Shadow 12th. And Red Bull Kim 13th. That was a very exciting race. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that. And we now go to Azerbaijan, which will be a quite an interesting and exciting race, I'm sure. So we shall now. Will we rush straight into the next session? I'm not 100% sure.
Good day.
Hello, we've got you back.
How are we?
Yes. I wish I was in the chat for DGP too. I'd be interested to see what the drivers were saying. But I'm not, so I'll have to ask for next time.
Probably swearing at the stewards.
Stewards.
In game.
It's top 14 for points apparently to Gene. Thank you very much.
Gene, you're the stat guy. Go get the amount of podiums.
Yeah, give us the amount of podiums. I'm intrigued. Yeah.
Unless it's 14, which is rather disappointing.
Well, it's a record.
Unless it's over 100, I don't think we need to know.
Well, they've done 36 seasons of this, so I imagine it's quite on the higher end.
Oh, it's points for everyone apparently, according to Andy. But I'm gonna go with Gene.
Yeah, but that would be the points for everyone who finished because we only had.
Ah, of
drivers,
course,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. We've only got 12. Oh yeah. Have we had someone join? Yeah, we've had Jess.
Good. As I believe we are loading into. Oh, we're going into Saudi Arabia. I thought we had. Have I gotten this
Sorry, it's
confused?
back here now.
That's what I thought. Am I confused?
Oh
no, meant to be Azerbaijan. I presume we're just doing Saudi first.
Okay.
Let 'em do that.
Why can't things ever go to format?
Saudi Arabia is a good track. I'm not complaining.
Oh no! It's meant to be Saudi first. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, fair.
Hello, Jess. Welcome to the chat. I hope you have a good race.
Right, how many DNFs?
I'll go 2. We didn't have any DNFs.
We
in
had
Silverstone, though.
No, but we had a lot of DNFs in TGP1 here. I think we had 4 or 5, isn't we, or something like that.
Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. So we wait for the drivers to go into Saudi Arabia on their plane. Sylvan says Kaya first DNF. Not the optimism.
Probably not wrong.
Well, you never know. Kaya had a decent race in Silverstone. I think he was.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think
Bit
he
off
had
the
a single
pace, but
single crash.
respectable.
Yeah. Maybe he is in contention for the title. So, we'll wait for the drivers to get their setups on and enter the grid for qualifying. We will watch on board with Lewis Craig. Cam, are you happy to do the qualifying lap?
No, but yeah, sure. Don't expect any names of the track.
You can count.
So 1, 2, something.
Yeah, you can count 18.
I'm just going to go left, right.
Brilliant.
Sod it.
Right.
I'm going to go, I think, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go with CJ for this one.
You're going to go on CJ?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. CJ.
Okay. So, a ridiculously long straight, DRS about halfway through. Into turn 1, you want to go tight to the apex, taking a bit of curb. He's run a bit wide. Ride the curb for the next turn 2 right-hander. Now, the corner coming up is a very tricky left-hander. The wall sticks out a lot, very easy to lose a wheel. He's run wide and invalidated, so I'll go for check, please. Bear with me. Approaching the right-hander, left-hander, the curb is brutal. If you ride it, you will get stuck. He's managed that well. A short straight here, I run to the left-hander, almost a hairpin-like corner. You want to take it tight and drift out, not that wide, but you want to drift out wide, down on the power early. A short kind of right-left into a really tricky right-left-hander where the curb, again, is brutal on the inside. Avoid the wall on the outside while activating DRS around about a quarter of the way down the straight. It's probably about half, actually. A bit of a break from the corners, a bit of relief for the drivers, but again, a tricky left-hander. Curb on the outside can pull you out. Purple for ways so far, onto the final straight, well, the penultimate straight of the track. DRS the majority of the way down into a, what you'd think is a heavy braking hairpin, but I'd say medium braking. quite wide. You want to keep inside, out wide, early on the front. DRS now, and just a power down to the line, and it looks like a very good
Yeah, waste on
pole
pole.
position.
I did not expect that, but here
No,
we
that's
are.
come out of the blue.
That has come out of the blue. He was complaining in the TGP1 chat earlier that this is his worst game and the game's rubbish. Well, you can't be that bad if he's taken pole
Well, that's
position.
what we call sandbags.
10ths ahead of Luca. Lewis
Tell you
Craig.
what, the first three are in a league of their own.
Yeah, Magic Poop Cannon 4th, CJ 5th. That's disappointing from him. Jess 6th, Jack Pearson 7th, Storm 8th, Chris Johnson down in 9th, Sayer Sports 10th, Red Bull Kim 11th, Jack Craig 12th, and Yuri and Dark Shadow with disqualifications. So,
Yeah, there was always going to be a few around those tricky right lefts with the curbs at this track. It's kind of like they're designed to angle the track. It's very annoying, especially in quality. In the race, you can kind of you go in slower because of the fuel, so it's not much of an issue. But in qualifying, and definitely time trial when you're trying to grind a lap, it's so annoying to get dragged by the curb.
Yeah. So, we wait. Who do you think's going to win this race then? Give us predictions.
I'm going to go with Luca, purely because I think he's going to want vengeance from last race, just missing out on the win. I think Lewis is going to be a strong advocate. He's going to push him very hard. With Waze, I don't know why, but something tells me that he'll hang on for a bit. But I think, when the pit stops play out and he kind of, whether he pits first, gets the undercut, or however it plays out, it will be very interesting to see if he can stay in it, and kind of whether he can keep, I don't want to say the bottle, but whether he can keep the calmness to win.
Yes, here we go. 5 red lights in Saudi Arabia. It's lights out and away we go. Who gets the better
It's a great start from Luca.
It is a very good start from Luca. Will he be able to send it down the inside? No, he doesn't. He sits behind. Waste carries on the lead. CJ up to P3.
There's a Red Bull off.
And there is Jack Pearson up into 5th place. But at the moment, Waste into the lead. It's been a good start from him. That's exactly what he'd want. Meanwhile, Red Bull Kim drops down into last place. That's not the start he wanted. But yes, all is clean going into the race, into the start of the race, as Magic Poop Cannon going down the inside of Jack Pearson.
Jack Pearson got very wide.
But doesn't lose any positions because Storm was too far back. So, clean start in this race, which is exactly what you want to see. All out shapes does Luca, and CJ has got to run on Luca as they go side by side.
This will be brave.
This will be brave if
for
CJ
both of them
to send it.
Well, he's going to,
He's going to, and that is a move from CJ, but
he's
gone
missed
wide.
the corner. I'd say he'd have to give that back personally.
He might have to, but it doesn't matter because Luca has the run back on CJ. I think he might have lifted.
I think he's giving
Lewis
it back.
Craig also has a run. He's taken advantage of that. Will he be able to get past CJ as well? CJ sends it down the inside and Luca doesn't.
And he's got the move.
And Luca has not Luca. Lewis has just about got the move done as he's now eyeing up Luca.
Waze is gone.
Waste has gone. He's already got a second gap, which is exactly what he needs. Yuri.
Storm and Yuri. Oh, that's deep.
Side by side, Yuri just doesn't have the exit he wants, and will sit behind for now. So,
Waze has got the beauty of clean air, but also no one up his diffuser. He can just chill out. The one thing you need at this track, it's not as tight as a Monza. It's not as tight as a Monaco, but you need just as much, if not more, concentration as Monaco, because like one wrong mistake or slightly turn into much and your wheels off. It's very unforgiving.
DRS as well. If they get his DRS, then he's going to have to get all that time back again, which is very difficult around here. Tell you what though, these guys can DRS train each other. I
wouldn't be surprised if Lewis gets past now, and then by the end of the straight, he's within that DRS range.
Yeah. Here we go then, on the straight. Goes to the outside.
How's he going to play this? Okay,
Outside.
so
Ooh,
Luke
there's
has played it
contact.
smart, I think. Lucas should have DRS.
Yes, he does.
He does, yes.
On the start finish straight then, Luca past Lewis again. As CJ just watching to see what's
Ooh,
going on.
he's
Switchback here.
Oh, brilliant switchback. What a
Brilliant.
move.
And he made the move stick. That was brilliant. That was
Bravo.
incredible. Yeah, bravo. From
Fair play.
He's Scottish, isn't he?
Yeah, he lives in Scotland, he's English.
Okay, the Britsman then.
The British.
So yeah, Yuri still stuck behind.
Oh dear.
Luca already.
That's very early to get a 3-second penalty.
It's only lap 3. Must have got a warning every lap.
Yeah.
Which is not consistency.
I think we're seeing a bit of out-and-out pace difference between Lewis Waves now that Lewis is in clean air because he's gained about 4 tenths. But I want to monitor now how quick his Waves in the straight because he gained a lot of time.
Here we go. That's what.
He's going to be close with DRS actually. Not going to have it this lap, but at the end of the next straight, we're going to see whether he can maintain this DRS window that he's got. Because the second they get in there, he's going to have to start looking in his rear mirror just as much as in front of him.
Yeah, as we've got a nice little battle for P8 going on here. As Storm's been passed by Yuri. As Jack Craig looking for a move on Storm has to sit back for now. Will CJ be able to get Lewis, who sets the fastest lap, so he's pushing?
No. I think, honestly, so far... Oh, Chris Johnson. He's going to go for the dive.
Here we go.
Jack Pearson runs wide. Stays on track, though. And... Oh, it's going to be close. Who's going to back out? Chris Johnson's pulled it off.
Yeah.
Good move.
Good move from Chris.
What I was going to say is... yeah, Yuri... You know, I think he'd be a bit disappointed in his performance so far. The pace from Silverstone hasn't really transferred.
3 seconds as well. It's only lap 4, lads. Come on. So, a bit of a gap now.
It's a long race.
Luca has dropped out of the DRS, so he will now kind of be in.
He'll fall back into Magic Poop Cannon.
Just about got into the second window, is that?
No, he didn't. He hasn't got the DRS.
Unlucky.
He might, yeah, he'll stay in it for this though.
As Yuri passed Jack Pearson, he is a man on a mission after a bad qualifying session. What CJ needs to do is keep up with Lewis and just keep passing each other 2 ways. Yeah. Which in the moment, they're not really doing. CJ's struggling.
If he's going to get him, he needs to get him early this straight so that they don't counteract each other in the corner.
Yeah. Here we go. Will he make the move? Gets past.
He's going for it, I think. He's using overtake. Yep, he's going to go for it.
Down the inside.
Oh, they're defending though. They're losing time.
Around. Yeah, they're just costing each other more and more.
And Luke is right back on them.
Yeah, this isn't smart play from 2 of them here, but...
Waze must be licking his lips because this is working out perfectly for him.
Yes, absolutely. Meanwhile, Yuri still fighting Chris here. He has good pace. I think Yuri has.
He does. He's got good pace. I'm not sure what happened in quality. Did he invalidate?
I was watching on board with CJ and Wes. So
okay.
Let's see, but he qualified. Oh, he did invalidate. Yes, he started. I think last.
I'll have a quick look. Yeah, he invalidated. Started 13th.
Okay. So he's moved up a fair bit. He's going to be making a lot of ground. He might be able to get himself up to 5th at this rate. On lap 5, this race again, it's gone quite quickly.
Chris Johnson's, they've both caught up to Magic Poop Cannon here.
Yeah, Magic Poop Cannon. Has he got any damage? He seems to really be
I wonder if he's had a moment. I'll have a quick look. Front wing looks okay.
Oh, here we go, Chris Johnson. Makes the move stick. Does Yuri follow through?
He's going for it.
He's sending it.
That's good if he can pull it off though, but
he's just
yeah, Magic Poop Cannon's gonna have the traction, but straight line speed central. Yeah, he's got damage. He's going in the pits.
As CJ into second place. It's a Sauber 1-2 at the moment, which
Pulled
is...
it off this time.
Oh, he's lost
That
the
was
rear end, though.
close.
That was really close.
Wow. Good save.
From both of them, really, because... Oh, CJ,
Yeah.
that was silly. That was silly. And got a fair few pairs, actually. Magic Poop Cannon, the 2 Jacks.
Know what?
Storm.
Oh my god, what a save!
What happened to CJ? What happened?
He was quite literally sideways. I don't know how he saved that, but like he's come out of it and he's done the traditional. Remember what Schumacher did a few years ago? Got on the curb and just spun sideways.
Yeah.
He's done that and saved it. He needs to come into the pits because his tyres look shot.
Yeah, he's got Luca all over the back of him. He seems to be struggling.
Luca's gonna go for this, isn't he?
Nah, I think it's
Not quite. We got a retirement with Storm.
Off. Where is he gonna be?
Oh, that's
Glad Ghost things on because that could have been.
Yeah, that would have been big.
Yeah.
Interesting, you know, who's gonna pit first? Waze or CJ?
I think.
Because Waze has got a really nice gap now to slot in behind Jess Game.
I'm talking about him. He nearly went into.
I'd pit now if I was Waze. Yeah, he's coming in.
He's not coming in.
No, he's not.
CJ
and Luca do.
This could be a good undercut.
Don't speed, lads. Yeah. Do you remember a few seasons ago in TGP1? I got like a 3-second undercut of this track.
Yeah, undercut.
The undercut of this track is massive.
Yeah.
Luca's jumped him in the pits.
Ooh.
And he's on softs. Is he? Yeah, Luca's on softs.
Did he start leading?
So Luca's going to have a lot of pace.
Ooh, CJ runs on that curve as well.
Yeah, that would explain why his pace was a bit slower. But, okay, so the top 4 now currently are on mediums. Luca's pit for softs. CJ Magic Poop Cannon mediums. Yuri's on softs. Pearson, Kim medium. Jack Craig soft. Kaya medium. And Saya Sports soft. So it's a very, very big mixture of strategies, but everyone that's going to pit now will go on to the softs. So Shake will have even more pace than he already has.
Craig's gone really wide. Is that going to be a penalty? He slows down, but loses a lot of time from it.
So are the yellow flag is?
Yeah, it wasn't anything big. He just went really wide.
Okay, right. On topic of the undercut, with Luca on softs, this is going to be very close with Waze. I know he's got the penalty, but if Wade does get overtaken by Luca, then he's going to be held up at least a few tenths, or maybe even seconds. As they're both in now, the leaders are in.
Yeah, it's Jess.
Everyone's in now, top 4.
Jess is looking.
Yeah, Jess is doing well.
She's doing really well for herself.
Right, on board with Waze.
Waze has teleported out the pits. That's interesting. Here comes Luca.
This is going to be close. I think Waze has got it. Yeah, Waze is ahead.
Does he?
So
have...
no, that's good. It's miles gone.
Safe, yeah. No gain really out of that.
As Lewis is crucially ahead of CJ.
Yeah, he's got the pressure tyres. Only by 1 lap, but that 1 lap could make all the difference.
Shall I have a look at warnings?
Yeah, can do, yeah.
So
oh,
we've got
Lucas spun me. Ooh.
Oh, he's out.
How has he saved that? That was a.
I think I saw it in the. Did he get on the curb like CJ? Just lose it.
Like CJ, yeah. But he's managed to not get any damage. He like hit the right wall, but like with his tyres, and he's managed to get away out of that somehow. He's lost the 2 places.
Potentially side pod damage, though, if they have simulation damage on him.
Yeah, but it was just tyres which hit, so it should be okay.
Yeah, but you know the damage model. If you hit the side of the car, it just shatters the floor.
Yeah, unfortunately, that really takes him out of any contention of the podium.
Puts Yuri in the contention for P4 though.
Yeah, Yuri looking quick up in P5. CJ is going to have a run on Lewis.
If you're CJ now, you have to go for the overtake and just hope you can pull. Or go for the overtake and help your teammate out and back them up.
Yeah, good do. I think
just give that extra bit of support for Waze.
CJ is
because now it's not about the win for CJ.
I think he is a reserve, so he doesn't really gain much out of it. As he goes past this lap. Tell you what, if CJ was a full-time driver, this would be brilliant for the championship.
Well, you never know with the attendance. Maybe you could.
Yeah. There's Yuri, fastest lap. Jess passes Jack Pearson as I've been messaged by Dom to press square. Thank you, Dom. As
Oh, has he
Lewis
told you to
Craig,
get rid of the
3
menu?
second time penalty. Yeah, I'll use it to shortcut, but I haven't been using it this race. So, yes, Lewis Craig in second, now got a 3 second time penalty. Hello,
Interesting.
future
Now
winner.
this battle becomes a genuine battle for P2. Although he's got a hell of a run out the hairpin.
Is that so? Got distracted by
Lewis.
Dom.
But yeah, this battle between CJ and Lewis now is genuinely for position.
For position, yeah, and I tell you what, Yuri,
But Lewis has the sauce.
Yuri is in contention for people now. He's catching.
Well,
Chris
with
Johnson.
Luca's penalty, he's already got people.
Yeah.
Just a case of keeping the pace and maintaining it. Chris Johnson, if he keeps up with DRS, maybe, you know, he can get pulled into P5 contention, but he needs to get a move.
Oh,
Looks like he's struggling a bit.
he's got the DRS. Wait,
Yeah, it
fastest
was
lap is...
only just Lewis Craig answers straight back.
Tell you what, this has been a fantastic race from Waze.
It's been great. It's been very clean as well. We've had a few moments here and there, but the battling's been clean considering it's a very, very tight track.
Yeah. Tell you what, there's good driver lineups here. It's made this really exciting for the top 5, really.
It would be nice to have, you know, a full grid, so that you kind of get a bit more of a constructors battle. But you know what? To be honest, Sauber, while they've got their 2 drivers, I mean, I'm not too sure whether CJ's points go towards Sauber, but they're putting in a shift and they're getting the points where it matters.
Exactly.
And we've still got one more race to go.
So.
Oh, Lewis has had a bit of a wiggle. CJ might have a move, you know. Onto the back straight, he might be able to have a chance at overtaking.
Yeah.
He's got a lot more ERS.
Yuri into the barrier.
Oh, is it a big one? Yeah, it is.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
Again. That is very unfortunate. He was looking at P5. Unlucky.
Has Luca definitely? Surely he's got damage.
Maybe he's dropped a lot of
Because
time.
Chris Johnson's gained a lot of time on him.
Or that spin's just killed his tyres. Hitting the barrier.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, CJ, he's not going to go for it. I think he's saving his ERS because while at the start of the stint, yes, he's going to struggle for pace on those mediums. They're going to be, like, around about now, towards the end of the race, they're going to come back to him. So I wonder if he's just waiting for that cross.
Yeah.
I mean...
So you could be doing my tactic of sitting back until the final lap.
Yeah.
He's commentated over me. He knows...
Yeah, of course.
It exists, so maybe using my... Oh, he's got...
Oh, that's very wide.
Tell you what, they're catching up to Waze, by the way. Look at
I
that
wonder
gap.
if Waze is giving CJ a bit of a hand here. Or into it.
Oh, he's
I don't know why he would. It's a heavy risk.
Let's look at his telemetry.
Right, the only thing I can think of is either helping CJ or he's got a problem.
Yeah, maybe his
Because he's just lost about 8 tenths this lap alone.
tyres.
Although he's gaining a lot on the straight.
Yeah, interesting.
He's got very good straight line speed. Unless we've just been missing this and this has been happening the whole time and his straight line speed's been helping him.
Nah, the gap was closing too much as Jack Pearson gets ahead of Jess Bull. Yellow flag.
We got another spin. Is that going to be
again.
Luke? No, Yuri.
Kaya's now ahead of him. Who's, by the way, 10th place. Really good race from Kaya.
Yeah, respectable.
Poop Cannon ahead of Chris. That is 4P4.
CJ's going for it.
Here we go. On the start-finish straight, he goes into 2nd place. He will now have a maybe. He's got 2 laps to get up to Waze. And I'll tell you what.
Now I wonder if Waze backs up and gives him DRS.
Maybe. He can.
This is where it could play.
It's a yellow flag.
But he can lose both positions. Oh, CJ.
CJ, no.
That's not what you want.
Jack Pearson again up to P7 again. Just having a really respectable race at the moment.
Jack Craig, look, Lewis Craig has fell off.
Yeah, his tyres. Yeah,
The
well, he doesn't...
CJ's come alive. It's so unfortunate that he got a penalty.
Lewis, by the way, though, still will finish P2 because of that penalty, presuming he stays in
Yeah,
that 3
yeah, he will,
seconds.
yeah.
So CJ will now be on the
Jack
penalty.
Pearson with another penalty. At the moment, by the way, bit of a shout out. Magic Poop Cannon 4th, Chris Johnson 5th.
Yeah, I mean, Chris kind of expects him to be up there. Maybe
Yeah, but he's
further
been a
up there,
bit
but...
kind of nowhere this race, so to kind of scrape a 5th out of it is a very good result.
Yeah, here we go,
Jess with
CJ.
a good result in 7th so far.
Will he make the move on his teammate?
I don't think he'll do something stupid.
Because Lewis really has fallen off.
Yeah, staying behind. I wonder if Lewis saw that penny and went, you know what, let's just bring it home.
His tyres, I imagine, are probably a bit shafted as well.
I thought that was the last lap.
No, we've got one more lap in this Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in Jeddah. And it looks like Wace out of thin air. I did not expect him to be fighting either. I mean, maybe a podium, but I didn't expect him to be fighting for the win. As he's gone wide and he's got himself a 3-second time penalty. That is exactly
Here we go.
what Lewis
That'll wake Lewis up.
Yeah, that's definitely woken him up. It's just
It has woke Lewis up.
Oh no, it's Yuri again, but we don't worry about Yuri anymore. What we do worry
Jess
about...
has got past Jack Pearson.
Yes. So that's for P7. We have to keep an eye
I'll tell you
on
what,
that.
this race has come alive.
It has. On the final lap as well. Who will win this? Will it be Wace or will it be Lewis Craig, who could easily, if he saved the ERS up, maybe...
This is going to be...
Oh, Wace is
This is going to say a lot about CJ, by the way. This is going to say a lot. It's his teammate, or he...
Yeah, here we go. DRS for CJ. I can't imagine he will make the move. I feel like that would be silly. Lewis Craig, he is going for it. He wants this win. He is hungry for 2 wins in a row. That was silly from Wace, to tell you what, that is...
Nah, CJ's waiting. I'm not going for it.
Yeah, I think this will be Wace's win. Oh, CJ! Oh, I thought he was going to...
Thought he was going to send one then.
Yeah, I saw it. Wace in the final corner. I think he's got enough. Wace to the line. It will be the first win of the season for Wace. Lewis Craig gets P2. CJ ends up in P3. Luca will finish 4th on the road, but will drop down to 5th, I think, in the end. Magic Poop Cannon in 4th. Chris Johnson 6th. As this fight has been going on all race, but Jess gets him on the line. Oh no, Jack had... Did Jack have penalties? Yeah, he must have done. Jess gets P7. Jack Pearson 8th. Jack Craig will come across the line for P9. I believe. Yes, he will. He hasn't run out of fuel or anything. And Dark Shadow, by the way, big mention to him, who will be finishing 10th place. It'll be more points on the board for him. And he finishes ahead of quite fast drivers like Yuri. So, yeah, Dark Shadow goes across the line. Oh, it gives us a little drift as well. So, yeah, really good race. I kind of wish those penalties came a bit sooner, so then we could have had more laps of that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 different races, 2 pole sitters, 2 winners, and a whole lot of drama. But we have had our first DNF of the season.
Yes, we have.
Unfortunately.
So, Wace, our second winner of the season. I did not expect that in the slightest, but I'm happy. I'm happy for him.
We very nearly got a completely different podium as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Here he is then.
Luca will be thinking, what if for the second race in a row?
Yeah, that's been really...
He could very much have been up there.
Yeah, 3 different nationalities in that podium. We've got a Welsh, Scottish and Englishman. That's doing Britain proud, I'm sure. Well, some of them might say otherwise, but...
Yeah, I think the Scots would have something to say about that.
Yeah.
But we don't need politics in TGP.
Andy, by the way, says in the chat, which is a very good point, less crashes than TGP1. As we go through the race standings.
It's because I'm not racing.
Wace wins from Lewis Craig, who gets the fastest laps. CJ 3rd. Magic Poop Cannon 4th. Luca 5th, Chris Johnson 6th, Jess 7th, Jack Person 8th, Jack Craig 9th, Kaya 10th, Sega Sports 11th, Yuri 12th, Red Bull Kim 13th, and Storm being our only DNF in 14th. I think
If I could make a wish list, I'd ask for a 5-car battle for the lead. But I think what we're getting at the moment is more than good enough.
Azerbaijan is a DRS
Oh dear.
test, so I guess we will see with that. I'm just going to double check that we've definitely got this
We have
right.
lost CJ, by the way.
Oh, that's not what we want to see. I'm just double checking that it's definitely we haven't got this wrong. No, we're definitely doing.
No,
few
it's
wishes.
definitely
There
lucky.
we go. Yeah. Do you want to invite CJ for us?
I'll invite him quickly, yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll have to do it
standings.
through the game.
Standings must look pretty good. I wish I was writing them down and keeping a note on them.
Well, you don't need to be a record. Can we wait for CJ or are we just going?
Well, let's just going straight on.
Oh, okay. So I have been informed that CJ will not be attending.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
That is a shame, but that means one position higher for the podium.
Try and get a bit more info.
I hope this race goes well. I hope we'll have another good fight for the win.
It's a bit unfortunate that we've had a winner taken off the grid. Well, not a winner, a race contender taken off the grid.
Been fighting for the podium the last, well, fighting for the win the last two races.
Yeah, both races.
He didn't have that incident in lap 1. He had the pace for it, but yeah, he definitely.
Oh, I have been added to the TGP2 Twitter chat.
Oh, that's fun. Thank you, Dom. I believe you're watching. Thank you for adding us. And I think it was, who was it you said? Hello to Roy. Hello, Roy. Dom said, hello, future Roy.
Oh.
So, hello, future Roy.
Okay, so don't actually have a reason for CJ not being able to attend the second race.
Oh,
I believe he must just have a personal commitment that he can't attend.
Yes. We have 11 watching. Hello to the 11 watching. Hope you're having a good day. Let us know who you think is going to win the race and maybe the title as well. So far, I think Lewis Craig must be leading the championship.
Oh, by quite a bit, I'd assume.
Yeah. But then again, Wasters came out of thin air. Where did he finish in Silverstone?
Who?
Waste.
I think it was quite far down. I'll have a quick look.
Okie dokie. So, we go into Baku.
I can announce that he finished 6th in a different car.
Oh, is that going to be a penalty? Going into turn 1, we are not watching. Let's watch on board with Waste our last.
Take it away, Kibo.
So, onto the straight we go. Yep, keeps it neat and tight. Clip the apex, get very close to the wall on the left, and then run it wide on the right. Going onto the right, you don't want to clip that curb too much, it can really kill you. Run it on the left. Move your car to the right before swinging it left, and then right. This is a really hard corner to nail, sometimes clips the curb a little bit there. Going onto the straight. You can cut this corner a little bit, but not too much or you're invalidated. He's gone quite deep, but he's managed to get away I think. Through the castle section, high speed, don't want to clip that wall. Onto the right, and then the left, get a good exit, run a bit wide through here, don't invalidate your time though, very easy to do. Then the fast left here, run it wide again, and then you've got the massive curb, you run over that a little bit and you could be in the wall. Waste does it perfectly though. Into the final corner, if you'd call it that. You need to get the spot on to get a good run to the line. Goes left, clip the apex there, go to the right, clips the apex there, and then it's just a run to the line, keep it short and sweet. Where will he finish? What have we got for the standings? Lewis Craig looking like he has got pole position. He does by a significant
By
margin.
4/10.
Wow, that is
Crikey.
impressive. So
It's a
Lewis
lot of
Craig
damage.
with his, I think he's got the Senna livery. Oh no, he's not. No, that's Hamilton livery, I think. So, yeah, here is your grid then. Lewis Craig, 4/10 faster than Luca. Waste down in third place. I say down, third place is third place. Chris in fourth. Magic Poop Cannon fifth. Storm in sixth. Yuri down in seventh place. Jack Craig eighth. Jack Pearson ninth. Jessica Ball in 10th. Saya Sports 11. Red Bull Kim 12th, and Kaya unfortunately having a disqualified lap. Everyone who finishes this race apart from 13th will get points. Oh no, everyone will get points. So, yeah, this will be interesting. Lewis though, really good lap. I wish I was on board with him.
Very good lap. I mean, Luca as well with a, you know, stopping the gap between pole and second being rather depressingly big.
Yeah, I'm impressed by him though. Really good lap.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Impressed by both of them. So it'll be interesting to see what tyres everyone will be on. Who do you think's going to win this race then?
Well, to be honest, I don't think you can guess anyone other than Lewis Craig after that lap. That was really, really impressive.
Yeah, it was. Who was starting second? Oh dear, I should remember that. It was Luca, wasn't it? I think Luca might be able to put up a fight. And I hope I'm right with that.
If he stays in the DRS, yes. If he doesn't, then no.
Yeah, that seems to be the theme of our good game, which is
Yeah.
F124, made by Codemasters and EA, unfortunately. I'm hoping we'll get going anytime soon, because staring at this pit lane is, it's not the most beautiful sight. They could at least give us like a little intro thing like they do with career mode, but
It would be quite nice, but
yeah,
they don't.
They don't know. They don't love us enough. Here we go.
Even one of the old school ones.
3, 4, 5 red lights. Lewis Craig on pole. Luca P2. Who gets the better start? It looks like Luca's had a decent one. He sends it down the inside of Lewis. He gets himself into the lead. Good start from Luca. Will Lewis be able to do anything back? No, he doesn't. He sits behind for now. That is crisp. Beautiful move there on the start up to P4.
Oh!
And that Storm into
Storm's
the wall.
out. Big shunt.
That is not what he wants to see. That's 2 DNS in a row for him. As Waste looking maybe moving Lewis, but sits behind for now. As
Red Bull can go straight into the escape route.
Better than going into a barrier. He's reversing way too far. That was nearly disqualification there. As Waste, that was wide. Chris Johnson up into P3, into another podium spot. Is Yuri gonna maybe follow? No, he doesn't. He sits behind for now. But at the moment is Mr. Killapet. He's hit the barrier.
Real damage.
Oh, he's lost his tyre. He's into the wall.
Now he has.
Out of this race. That was so.
I thought the first one would have woke him up.
He didn't.
Clearly not.
It's race over.
Knockout punch.
Yeah.
Headshot dead. Right. Okay. So, Chris Johnson's second, and I think it's safe to say Lewis. No way with this.
You never know. If Lucas, he had quite a healthy gap from Lewis. He's just unlucky to go into the barrier.
Did he? So it was like 4 attempts.
It was, yeah, but 4 attempts. It's 4 attempts, isn't it? So, yeah, Lewis, fastest lap as Waste moves himself up to P2. He has been by far really.
Chris is still there, you know.
Yeah, Waste is. Yeah.
It's a mighty fight for second. Goes all the way down to Jack Craig.
Yeah, the arrest train here is Chris going to send it on the inside? No, he won't. He'll sit behind for now. Yeah, this train goes on. Yeah, and then we've got a little battle between Sports and Kaya. Yeah, it's quite disappointing Lucas crashed because now Lewis has a massive gap of 1-4. Oh, Waze has
Yeah.
gone into the
Oh, that
barrier
was a
and has
hit.
lost
Oh, it's got
a bit of
gone.
his
Oh
front wing
dear.
damage.
Right, it's
and
going to be sketchy into the castle
yeah,
section. He needs to
be
be quite careful.
I think he's on controller as well, which castle section I
Back
found
it
out
up.
is.
Okay, good.
Yeah, now this is helping Lewis
I
even
would pit
more.
now and just stick the mediums on, honestly.
Oh, he's already. Oh no, he's on softs. This helps Lewis.
He'll have mega straight
even
line
more.
speed.
Yeah, but it won't help.
This is going to be scary. He gets it slowed.
I think it's rear.
Uses the wall a little bit, but
Yeah.
do what you need to do.
Chris then will be P2. Yeah, it's really unlucky for Waste. He's been struggling since lap 1. I was seeing him go through the corners. He was going deep everywhere. And well, he's gone a bit too deep. And will he pit or will he stay out? That is the question. He's staying out. Now that is an interesting choice because he's surely... I mean,
it's brave.
It is very brave. It's not even just like a tiny bit of damage. It's whole end plate. Which on this game... Nasty.
He's not much.
Oh, that's Yuri into the barrier as well. That's front wing damage for him as well. These guys.
Yeah, he's lost his end plate as well.
Struggling to keep it out of the barriers.
They're giving Lewis a first-class flight to the win here.
Yeah, 2.2 seconds, and we're only on lap 3. Waste defending Chris. I thought he was making a move. I can't lie. Didn't work. So. Yeah, we've got a battle for P2, and then a battle for P5, and then a battle for P8. Nothing coming out of it. Wait, actually, he's not doing too bad, you know.
He's doing alright.
Yeah, he's not. He's struggling a little.
Losing a lot of time to Lewis, but he's not exactly being pushed around by the others.
Yeah, that's a bit sketchy from Chris, as we see from the grandstands. The cars go past.
I mean, Yuri as well, he's still doing quite well considering he got wing damage.
Yeah, maybe that wing damage, if anything.
Oh, Jack Pearson, surely not. I thought he was going to go up the inside.
He sits behind for now. So, here we go then, on the start finish straight. It's all about the exit. And Chris has got a better one than Waste, which is predictable, considering he has front wing damage. 3-second gap Lewis Craig already has. He can get a penalty right now and be okay. Obviously, you don't want one though. As here comes Chris. Is he going to make a move? Oh, what's happened to Magic Boot Cannon? Oh, he's into the pits. As Jack Craig passes Jack Pearson. These two have been going at it all day today.
They're having an absolute fiesta.
Yeah, they're really just fighting each other. Two Jacks. As here goes
Waze is pulling away.
Yeah, he has got a second gap. Yuri had a look at Chris. Chris, has he got damage? He seems to be struggling quite a bit. He doesn't. He seems to just
Chris,
be...
to remember, is going for too much podiums.
Yeah. To the delight of Dom, I'm sure.
Did you never get back with the amount?
I never messaged him. I thought you did.
I thought he was listening to the stream.
Dom, you're watching this, I believe.
Dom's out. He can't be bothered.
He's watching the stream, I think. As
yeah,
Chris
but he can't be
getting all out of
bothered to do
shapes here, will Yuri be able to capitalise? Yeah, Dom, please message us what the stat is if you have it, please, because I'm intrigued.
He doesn't have it. He told me just too much.
Who has it then? How does he know? Jack?
I assume he just knew that
we'll find out for next week. As
Lewis
is all out of shape again. This would be an easy move for Yuri. Yuri, by the way, really... he's looking feisty considering he's got that damage. Here goes Yuri on Chris. Is Chris going to hit, maybe? It's on the left side? No, he isn't. Yuri past Chris into the podium position. Now, Yuri, do not get any penalties and do not spin, and you've got yourself a good result, which you've deserved all night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Pearson gone very wide. He's lucky to not hit the wall. Jack Craig going to capitalise up the inside. And he's got himself up to P5. Will Jack Pearson have DRS? He does, but he doesn't. He does have DRS. Here he goes.
He's going to go for it as
They're
well.
back up
They're
the
going to hate each other at the end of this.
Oh, Jack Craig managed to outbrake him by a
Jack
mile
Craig
there.
has no end play as well. It's almost like it's quicker. And I tell you what, Waze is catching Lewis. Oh, I've just absolutely cursed him.
Yeah, not by hitting that apex, he won't.
But he was. He gained about a second though.
Interesting. Oh yeah, Lewis just got all out of shapes out of that corner when I cut to him. He's got front wing damage, does he? Oh no, he doesn't. I thought it's the black bit. I thought he was losing it. I think has Jack Pearson also got damage. These guys are understeering like crazy. I just cannot.
Yeah, I said it in
I thought you said Jack Craig did.
Silverstone. Jack Craig has the damage, yeah.
Red Bull Kim 3-second time penalty. Is Kyle already pitted? I presume he has by the fact he's 16 seconds off.
I think so.
No comment made there.
Lewis domination is going to bore fans.
Oh, Jack Pearson! How has he managed to save that from the wall? Lewis domination is going to bore fans, does Dom, I think, just said that. And I agree. Oh, as Wace and Jury both hit, Chris stays out another lap.
Oh, they're going to change their wing.
Yeah, well, I don't know about...
I don't think they will.
I don't know, it's an interesting one.
Yuri's not.
Compare it.
Waze doesn't.
With Yuri, he forgets to put the damage on yes, so that might have just been a mistake, I don't know. Or maybe he's thinking it's quicker, there's no point. Anyway, there is not a second. Oh, there is a second. The game lied to me again. Only 4 attempts between Yuri and Waze. So Yuri, I'd say, is driving maybe a bit quicker.
No, there's 1.5 seconds between Yuri and Waze.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I was having a mare here. Jess, all up the back of Sayer Sports here. She's looking quite competitive versus the McLaren. So kind of field spread is quite spread right now. 8 seconds between Lewis and Chris. Lewis he looked quite good, but he's just kind of falling off. He hasn't got any damage either. It's really quite strange. But yeah, Jess looking very good. Quicker than this McLaren, I'd say. What? Okay. So, Jess on a run on Sayer Sports.
There've been literally no Satel the entire race.
They have, but I tell you what, Wace is catching both of them, and that
One of them will pit, I think.
Will any of them pit? Yeah.
Sayer Sports pits. I'll tell you what, I'm hoping there's no pit lane line regulation. Because they're all breaking it.
What do you mean?
As in, like, cutting the line going into the pits.
What, are they all speeding?
No,
the
the entry line. Yeah.
Magic
They're all...
Cannon.
Is Waze going to come out ahead?
Of who?
Lewis.
I tell you what, Lewis, he stayed out a fair bit, and I tell you what, I think the undercut.
Lewis will be on softs.
Poop Cannon gets ahead of Chris. Chris, really, he's fallen back a hell of a lot. Considering he was in P2 at the start of the race, he's now down to not a net. Oh, he's hit the wall. Yeah, into P7, not a net P7. I think he'd be a net P6. So not a good start for a good end of the race for Chris at the moment. He needs to give himself a little wake up call and get a move on here. Meanwhile, Lewis out in the lead still. He's got clear air, he's got nothing in front of him, nothing behind him apart from the barriers which are on the side of him. Will he pit? Because at this point he is risking an undercut. Wace was already catching, however...
He's got to. Yeah, he will.
Got Jess behind him.
He's coming in. He's... What? Left that late.
Oh, don't speed, Lewis. into the pits he goes. Now, I reckon this might be quite close. I tell you what, Waste will have DRS on Jess as well, which helps him out a hell of a lot. Here he goes, he makes a move on Jess, who I think wanted to pit, but he's...
Right, get on board.
Board. Here we go, Lewis
No,
Craig.
he's miles ahead, what they are.
Oh, he's ran quite wide off the pit
How?
lane, but yeah, he's managed to still stay out quite...
It's not even close.
No, it's not close at all.
Gain time.
Chris Johnson gets past Magic Poop Cannon as Jack Craig gets undercut by Jack Pearson. Jess sticking to Waste for a minute. I can't imagine it will be for long, but at the moment, the fight at the moment is between Chris and Poop Cannon for P5 in the race.
Great drive from Jess so far.
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't pitted yet, but yeah, I mean, she's kept out of the barriers, and she's not exactly slow. I mean, she's losing time to Waste, which is completely understandable. They're on completely different tyres, but like, it's not quite a bad amount. She's so...
Not losing much time.
No, I'll tell you what, who has also got really good pace, Yuri Hasaraga, who I think is catching up to Waste quite a bit. And we'll have DRS
no, the gap's
from
still
Jess.
the same.
But we'll
DRS or how, yeah.
Jess, yeah, exactly. He will want to use this DRS. I think Jess surely has to finish lap.
Yeah, I don't see any real point in saying that.
Yeah, here we go. Yuri on the run of Jess. And how much time?
Jess with no end plates at all.
Is she not?
No.
Oh. Okay. By the way, time Yuri's gained.
Very cautious into the pits, by the way.
Yeah, well, I think she'd just rather finish than anything. Poop Cannon gets past Chris and...
Yeah, she's replacing
Oh, that's Jack Pearson into the wall! I
Oh
thought that
my God.
live, and that is...
What happened? Did he just go deep?
Yeah, deep into turn one and has hit the barrier. That is his race over and our
Yikes.
third DNF. You did say you predicted 3 DNFs in this race, didn't you? Well, at the moment, we're on
Did
course to have that. I think you said that. You said a couple
Happy
more
days.
DNFs, but yeah.
I think it said 5.
Did you? Oh, okay. Well,
think
either way,
so.
we're close to
It
it.
said 3 to 5. Well, I don't.
I'm
I'll take the
intrigued to
win. I don't get many anymore.
see, Yuri, will he be able to catch up to Waste by the end of the race? They're both quite close on pace, but they're both missing an end plate, which makes this quite interesting. It's a fight without problems. And then Magic Poop Cannon, really respectable P4 by the way. I feel like he hasn't been given
Oh, it's very
enough
solid.
credit. P4.
But Chris Johnson is very close.
Yeah. So, Chris Johnson, will he be able to get a good run on Magic Poop Cannon? This is what I expected from the lead fight. Exactly this. Just these two DRSing each other away from the rest of the field. For the moment, they're not catching anyone. Lewis Craig flexing on everyone, 6 seconds ahead of everyone, and fastest lap, just to rub it in everyone's faces. Chris Johnson on the run of Magic Poop Cannon. I wonder what's so magical about the Poop Cannon. I don't know, but I tell you what, oh, there's contact between the two of them. Magic Poop Cannon runs into the back of Chris. Tell you what, someone who is catching up, Jack Craig, who is on the newest tyres out of the two of them. So don't count him out for P4, which would be really good for the Scotsman. Here goes Magic Poop Cannon, thinks about it, sits behind for now. And I think we might see Jack join this little fight going on for P4. No penalties apart from Red Bull, who I think... Ooh, tyre drifting through first corner there. Yeah, here we go. Jack Craig has caught up to Magic Poop Cannon, who has lost time, well, did lose time, to Chris, who went deep into the corner. Oh, don't hit the wall! That was nearly Magic Poop Cannon out of the race as well. He's drifting everywhere. Has his tyres gone off or something? He's really struggling.
I think so, yeah.
Is he... When did he pit?
Jack Craig's all over him.
He's pitted 6 laps ago, so yeah, maybe they have gone off. He's holding up Jack Craig a fair bit. This is kind of a race where Jack Craig can gain serious points on Pearson.
Yeah. On everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And here he goes then. On to the start-finish straight. This should be quite an easy move. Yeah, I think Magic Poop Cannon's tyres have gone off. I think at this point, he will take a P6. He won't be happy about it, but it'll be better than...
Sure, a P4's better, but, you know, it's better than nothing.
I mean, the only other option is maybe... would pit stop? No chance. I'm going to say maybe pit and go fastest lap, but I don't
he'd lose places.
Yeah. So, Jack Craig now gets ahead of Magic Poop Cannon. There will be no run. Will Jack be able to catch Chris? We will see. Chris, who has been struggling quite a bit this race, compared to Jack, Jack had quite a good race tonight. He's had a good...
Yeah, it's been very solid.
Yeah. As our biggest gainers, by the way, Yuri Haselaga, 4 places gained in P3. Can he make it 5 by the end of the race? Tell you what, that gap keeps fluctuating between... oh, he's in the second window. Yuri. Wace has been making a few mistakes. Will we see Yuri and Wace fight it out before we finish?
He's got DRS so far.
DRS. The only battle which is really the closest battle really going on.
It is the equalizer's battle.
Yeah, as Magic Poop Cannon penalty.
It's not going to affect him, but yeah, not what you want.
In this case, yeah.
Kaya, P9 by the way, I know there's not many drivers left, but still good result.
Yeah. But again, he hasn't binned it, so that's something for him.
Yeah.
For Kaya standards, very good. He did message me earlier, and he said, do not bully me on stream, please. So, I haven't bullied him. In fact, I've been quite nice to him. So, thank you, Kaya, for that message. I don't bully you anyway, but... Anyways, here goes Yuri. Waste saving his ERS. He knows that there will be one last attack on the final lap. Yuri sits behind. He knows that the final lap is where it will matter. So he will sit behind and wait for the start-finish straight. Meanwhile, Lewis, 7.2 seconds ahead of Wace. It has been a dominant drive from him. I'm hoping, and this isn't in a mean way to Lewis, that this isn't a dominant season by him, and that we do have more fights than him winning by 8 seconds.
Okay, I have some news.
We have news.
I have a provisional tally for podiums.
Okay.
Currently, Chris Johnson, 141 podiums to his name.
That is
very impressive.
Very impressive, yeah, that is. Isn't he?
So, bravo for that. Round of
I don't
applause.
know what the wins are like. We've got a yellow flag, Red Bull Kim into the barrier. Yuri Haselaga, final lap we go onto with Lewis Craig. Well, just about to. Yuri, will he be able to get check ways? We will see. Oh, my controller has died. That is the worst possible time that could happen.
The gap's gone above a second. He's not got DRS.
Yeah, he's had a terrible run out of that, and I think that might be it, unfortunately, for viewers, including us. Yeah, not quite sure. What happened? Did we just waste
I don't know, to be honest. I think he might have had a snap out the last corner, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's drifting. Yeah, Yuri's struggling in those wheels.
Yeah, I think his tyres are gone.
So, we cut to the leaders because nothing else is happening. Leader, should I say. Lewis Craig has a 6-second gap. Tell you what, it was 8 seconds at one point, but I presume he's now just getting it home.
Chill.
Yeah, there's no need to make a silly mistake on the last lap. It has been complete dominant from start to finish, really. He lost the place in lap 1, but then Luca decided that he wanted to be king of the castle. Well, I think he might have turned into a slave.
Okay, that's not very PG.
Wait, what? What's not PG about that?
I don't know if that's PG.
Right, Lewis Craig goes through the final corners of this race. It has been
Just call
dominant.
someone a slave. Jesus.
I tell you who isn't a slave. It is Lewis Craig, who is the king of the castle. It has been a beautiful drive from Lewis. He's slowing down. No, the castle, the stream makes it look like he wiggles across the line. He wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
I love the way you've doubled
Race
down on it as well.
P2, Yuri P3, Chris will get himself P4. An okay drive. He really did fall off at the end, but he'll take P4. Jack Craig, good drive, P5. And Magic Poop Cannon, who is weaving. I think he's run out of fuel actually.
What's happened with you at the last 2 minutes of this race?
P6. Saya Sports will get P7. Jess Bull will get herself a P8. And Dark Shadow will get himself a P9. Probably the highest he's finished in a while in league racing. And I'm sure he will be very happy with that. So, yeah. We do have Yuri shouting, get him promoted.
Yeah.
Craig. I can see why, but then again, he did get kind of lucky with Lucas. Not taking that away from Lewis, of course. And Red Bull Kim with no front wing, so I don't know what his plan is with that. Maybe he's going to take off to the next race, which is...
Red Bull takes your wing.
Yeah. He has. So, Red Bull Kim across the line. It will be P10. And I'm sure he'll take that. But it is Lewis Craig who will win Azerbaijan, presuming there is no sort of penalties.
Big up. Good job, Kate.
Thank you. Why are we saying good job?
3 races commentating. It's
Well,
tiring.
I'm going to do this for the next 3 months, I think it is. Lewis Craig comes out with his Scottish flag. He is proud to be Scottish, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be English either. He lifts the Azerbaijan...
You are English.
I wish I wasn't. He lifts the trophy up to his Williams crew, who are probably starting to get a bit bored already. He splashes his engineer for the 500th time. Probably, I think he was fighting for the title last season as well, as Yuri splashes him, and they all say, cheers for the win, as they all neck a bit of champagne. I thought champagne was illegal in Azerbaijan, but here we are. Lewis Craig wins from Wace. Yuri third.
Slaves aren't legal either, apparently Lucas one. You know, it doesn't matter, does it?
Magic Poop Cannon sixth. Saya 7th. Jess 8th. Dark Shadow 9th. Bull Kim 10th. And with Dean, Jack Pearson, Luca and Storm, and we end the stream how we started it, by giggling unprofessionally. So we managed to get through this. Will you be joining us next week, Cam? We'll see.
To be confirmed.
Will be to be confirmed. So thank you everyone. Andy says great comms. Thank you very much. It wasn't the best, but it definitely, I think I've had worse.
Mate, amazing. 5 out of 5.
And we had fun along the way. And it was good racing. So well done on the wins, Lewis, and well done on the win ways. Something I didn't expect to say tonight. But yeah, that is everything, I think. We will join you next week for what will be, give us a minute, we'll get the calendar up. Monaco, Austria and Portugal. Monaco, that'll be an interesting one, I'm sure of it. And yeah, thank you, Cam, for joining me in the comms. This has been very fun, yeah, been very awaited as well. Can't remember the last time I've done comms, and I think it's the first time we've ever done comms together. So, Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next week, where we will be in Monte Carlo, where all the rich people live. I wish I lived there. I'm sure Luca does as well. Good night, everyone. Have the good rest of your night. Say goodnight, Cam.